Video right now. I've had Colin, my video guy, compile a list of questions that I recommend you might ask on a first date so you can learn those questions, but also I'm going to answer them so you can get to know me a little bit better. So we'll see how this goes. Ugh.
Who's your hero?
My greatest hero, I would have to go with my brother. He's pretty much the smartest guy I've ever met in my entire life and the most ambitious guy. And I pretty much model everything he does in life, and it works.
What kind of things really make you laugh?
I would go with ridiculous YouTube videos. I'm honestly always watching YouTube videos as much as possible. Huge Seth MacFarlane fan. People also always say I look like Seth MacFarlane, so I have a special place in my heart for that guy. Family Guy. I have actually, God, I can't believe I'm admitting this on camera, but I've actually broken up with a girl early phases of dating because she didn't think Family Guy was at all funny. That happened.
What's your favorite place in the entire world?
My favorite place in the entire world. I have done a lot of traveling in my life, and I would have to venture to say probably shark diving off the coast of South Africa. It was one of the coolest experiences. South Africa was one of the greatest trips. I spent 6 weeks there about 5 years ago, just traveling around. Went bungee jumping at the tallest bridge bungee. Stayed at Gary Player's house. He's a professional golfer, for those of you who aren't into golf, and went great white shark diving. So that was probably one of the most incredible experiences of my life, and I hope to go back soon for sure.
What's your favorite movie of all time and why?
Favorite movie of all time and why? I'd have to go with two. I know this is breaking the rules, but number one, Braveheart is still Mel Gibson. Braveheart. I don't know. There's just something about that movie where he's just getting the people together, freedom, that just gets the heart going every single time. And the second one is Dumb and Dumber. Still, to this day, one of the funniest movies of all time. And yeah, I mean, I know that both those movies are like freaking 10 years old at this point, but I gotta stick to those.
What's your biggest goal in life?
My biggest goal in life, I guess, is making Sexy Confidence a place where any single woman can go to get the answers she wants. I mean, to really grow Sexy Confidence, it's like my biggest focus in life right now. And I'm not just saying that because it's going on the YouTube channel. I mean, that really is my my biggest passion is working on this and building the brand and serving my audience. And you know, there's nothing in my life that I've done to date. I've had a lot of different businesses. I've done a lot of different things. There's nothing I've ever done that I've been as excited or passionate about than Sexy Confidence. So I'm gonna stick with it and keep making it happen for you.
What's your favorite way to spend a Saturday?
All right, quick breakdown of my Saturdays. Number one, wake up, do brunch. I'm a big Bloody Mary fan. I love Bloody Marys with like the bacon, the everything in it, even like burgers in it, like really gross, filthy Bloody Marys. Then recently, not that you should drink and kiteboard, and I probably wouldn't do all these things necessarily in the same day, but recently my brother and I have started kiteboarding, which has been awesome. So I'd probably, if it's windy, go out kiteboarding. If it's not, my parents have a sailboat, go out sailing for the day. And then Saturday night, do a nice dinner with my girlfriend, then probably go out that night and get a little wild. I do like to party, I like to have a good time, and that's definitely where you'll find me, is drinking a Moscow Mule at some lounge bar somewhere, probably get my dance on a little bit later. Ow.
Do you have any pet peeves?
One of my biggest pet peeve, I know this is like a bigger issue than just a pet peeve, but it's when people can't just tell you what's on their mind, or they're too scared, so they go into really passive aggressive behavior. It's like my neighbor's super passive aggressive with any issues that we might have, and rather than just knocking on my door and having a conversation, which I've done with him, just knock on the door and talk it out. He'll like go to the landlord, or you know, just any situation. That's something recently that I guess has happened, that will happen when we do 4 a.m. dance parties. And I probably deserved it, but you know, just be open with people and just have a conversation. I think that's something that's kind of been lost in today's society with texting, and I think people just suck at conversations and just being open with it.
What should I know about you that I would never think to ask about?
That would probably be a second date question to ask. That's a tough one. So I pass.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
If I could live anywhere in the world right now, it would have to be tropical. Back in the day, I used to love the cold and I used to love snowboarding and skiing and all that stuff. But I gotta tell you, Boston just had the most horrific winter of all time, and I'm sick of it. I'm done. So I'd probably have to go to Santa Monica, Southern California. Really appeals to me. I would want to say Florida. I gotta take Florida out of there. It's too hot. I'm sorry to all you Floridian Sexy Confidence fans. So yeah, I'd have to go with Southern California. That's my final answer. Go kite surfing every single day, sit at the beach while I respond to your comments.
If you were just given $1 million, what would you do with it and why?
I would honestly say, and I think this is a true test of whether or not you're happy with your life, that if I had $1 million just given to me today, I don't think I would change that much about my life. I mean, I love to travel, I love to do this stuff. I also don't think that money makes anyone that much happier, especially if you have a relatively stable income. So with that said though, I would buy a ton of toys, a shitload of toys. Like I want to buy an electronic skateboard, like a skateboard that just goes electronically. I'd buy a ton more kiteboard stuff. I'd probably go on a really long vacation and stay in like the sickest resorts. And I'd have to donate some because I think that is the right thing to do. I'm trying to think of who I would donate it to first. I'd have to think about that. Probably some type of cancer research. And then finally, I would invest